Yeah.
I actually taught Trey Songz.
He took a Trey Songz class.
Yep,
Oh,
this is
master
back when he had the braids, I had the dreads, and I met him. And I was like, "Yep." He's like, "Quick, I like that."
We the only guys in the world that
Scruffy.
can't grow the whole beard
Right here.
This part.
This.
It
So
works,
I'm
though.
glad to know I'm not the only
Yeah.
person that's having this problem.
Right. I made it okay for you. That's all.
But no, boy, I've been trying to grow my beard at least for about 4 years
For
now.
real?
And this little part right
This
here.
little part coming in right here.
It's cute
Nah, you don't have it, Trey.
it's
You don't
real
have it.
cute
Why
that
you
y'all
hating?
holding
I'm
out
not
hope.
hating. I'm being
And
honest.
this little part right here is connecting, bro.
I got to connect on that, but right here, nah.
See, okay, so the right side I only got it.
I can dig the hope you have for the beard.
Hope,
but
hope.
just saying.
Keep hope alive.
You,
You
you
got
know
to.
it. You know it.
All right, so we are rolling now. We rolling. Let's go, baby. It is the fam in the morning, of course, as promised.
Yes.
Our guy is here, Quicksilver.
Danny Star.
And
Trigger.
Trigger.
Hey, Danny was talking crazy the other day.
Right.
Like, she all in the corner now.
Right.
I had a little liquid courage. You know, you can't. Don't
So
judge me.
just know we're going to jump right into that. Of course, last night, Trey Songz, we had a private listening session for your new album, Tremaine.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Thanks,
but
bro.
Danny Star,
Oh, Lord.
she jumped
She
out there.
jumped out
'Cause
there,
I asked the
didn't she?
question, what type of girl is Trey Songz looking for? And he explained. And then he said, I've done some things in my lifetime. And then Danny Star out of nowhere, right? We didn't even ask her. She just jumped out there and say, well, Trey Songz, I can teach you some things.
Like, she jumped all over the question, past the question.
I was
into-
drinking drinks named after you, and they were good.
I
And
like
then
it.
the next thing I knew, they were just thought. And I was like, look, I got to reel it in a little bit.
There was what? Hold on.
Hold on. Bring it back.
Those thoughts.
There was some thoughts, and I was like, well, he's right here, and I'm single.
You had
and
thoughtful thoughts.
so, it was just, no, I didn't have no thoughtful thoughts,
Hey,
Trey.
tell us the thoughts then, Danny. What were the thoughts?
No.
We want to know. You want to know,
No,
right? I want to know.
true
Y'all want to know,
story,
right?
though, true story. I was with my sister, right? So, I got
Yeah,
kids.
no, we're
Don't
not going to
me.
judge you. No,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
good.
Kids.
Right.
Just don't judge me. But listen, I literally got in the car. My sister was like, I can't stand you. And I was like, raindrop, drop top, got a divorce. I'm a thought.
Hey, Danny the thought.
Every now and then, okay.
Danny the thought. Hashtag it, make it trend.
It's about the trend, right?
Let me live. I was married for 5 years with him
thought
for
it was
7.
seven.
I was
Oh, all
with
right.
him. Look at, you
Right.
okay.
Right. I
Trey.
like where this is going already,
Okay.
people. I like where this
No,
is
I was
going.
married for 5 years. I was with him for 7. It is. We've been separated for over a year. I got a divorce, and now I'm living my
Shedding
life.
that skin.
Yeah, I'm shedding it all.
Hey,
Born
Trey
again.
hollered last night. I know I could be nasty in that lame you've been with for 7 years
Oh,
straight.
yeah.
She told me she could teach me something. She been with the same lame
I'll
7 years.
show you
Yeah.
some real love faces. I'm just saying.
All right, man. We got to stay focused.
Okay,
before
okay,
this
okay,
turns
okay,
into
okay.
a love
We can
session.
spend an hour on
Yeah,
this.
focus.
Two.
Just focus.
We're going to come
Agreed.
back to this because I'm not going to let Danny speak of things like this, and we not challenge her to see if she can actually teach Trey Songz some things. But of
Okay.
course,
We'll have to
first,
figure that out quick.
let's talk album first. Let's get
Yes.
all the things that we have to get out the way. The album comes out, of course.
Yeah, hit him with a yep quick.
Yep.
Ladies
about
and
the
gentlemen,
ad-lib?
I now have my own my personal yep guy. I don't
Yeah.
say it no
Hey,
more.
hold on. You're my guy. I can't be a yep guy.
Yes. You the
This is my
personal
friend.
hype man.
But I'm not his yep guy.
Because he loves saying so much. I gotta
good,
go back. I
though.
gotta go back and put more yups in the album because of you.
Get my publishing. I'm
Mark, how you want publishing off something I made?
Yep.
Right.
I'm a businessman.
He's claiming it. He's claiming it all.
All right, I'm
day.
sorry. Let's
I'm
stay
business.
focused, people. I'm sorry. March 24th, man.
March 24th, the album is available everywhere, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's incredible. And I don't say that just because, it's my album. It's just because, taking the time that I did to create it, it just was, it was very well thought out. And, the Tremaine the Playboy idea.
Yes.
You and Shorty was tripping off how
Yes.
we had
We're
the
going to speak
world-
about that
You
in a second.
took the whole damn world.
No, it was funny, too. Just seeing people's reaction. That thought it was real, thought it was fake.
Trey
whatever.
Songz is off the market. No.
Right. People like actually hitting my phone upset, like, why would you do this? This is
Right.
killing your image. This, people, Kev, my manager, so people call you ruining his career.
Right.
What are you doing?
Fire Kev
right.
now.
All of that type of stuff. So just to see people wowed and taking it in, it's all a vehicle just to get people to attention, focus on music.
And it worked.
Yeah, it did.
It
Actually.
definitely
So,
worked.
Now, if someone does not know what Tremaine the Playboy is, it's the web series, of course,
Yeah.
comes on every Thursday.
Every Thursday, 9
Tremaine
p.m.
the Playboy.
Well, I'm gonna take you on the road, man. I'm telling
Come on,
you,
man.
you know it all.
Right.
man.
Thursday tonight, actually 9 p.m. It's going down on TremaineThePlayboy.com, and like Quick said, if you don't know what it is, it's basically music and videos given to you in a reality series format, very cinematic. As the rollout goes and progresses each week, like the videos will feel less like a reality show,
Makes sense,
and more like actual music videos.
And it surrounds you looking for love.
Yeah, it's
So
just
I feel like
showing
we
how.
gotta dig it a little deep into that.
Come on.
Are
Get
you,
the digging.
Are you looking for love?
I think I'm ready for love in my mind, you know.
Okay.
But it's almost like, you know, when you tell yourself you want something and you don't go through with the actions to make sure it happens. So right now I'm at the point where, you know, I want children, I want a wife, I want all that, but I have to prepare myself and walk in that
Damn
life
right.
if I want to welcome that. So I'm just preparing myself and opening my heart to. I don't want to go looking because I feel like I'm not gonna find what I'm looking for. Like that's what a reality.
Yo, Danny, hey fellas, like Danny is. When I tell y'all, like she is really
lean in right now.
lean with it, rock with it.
That was the super
I
gift
think
joint.
I'm available, fellas.
It's gonna turn into
Divorced.
a meme.
I'm single. I'm
No, I think
borderline. No, I'm joking.
I love your perspective on that, because as somebody whose marriage did not work
Right.
and who's in the industry, I think that you have a good head on your shoulders with the whole, you know, I want that at some point, but you got to be all in and ready. And you got a lot going on, and you're super successful, and you got, you know, you're doing so many things that just take your time.
Yeah, I'm
Take your
definitely
time.
taking my time, but you know, the album is just to let people know my thoughts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To give people a side of vulnerability and let them know that I do think about things. I am human.
Yeah.
And although I am taking my time, it would be nice to and you know, have a kid right now.
Yeah.
Running around Chris, my mama.
I'm telling
on
you,
my
bud.
head, boy. My mama
I
been
bet
on
she
my head
is.
about a
But
grandbaby for
I'm
years.
gonna tell you, kids are expensive. They're very fun though. I love my kids to death. I love my kids to death, but they are very
Shit,
expensive.
I got enough kids now. I ain't got none.
Facts. Of course, we're talking to Trey Songz right here on 93.9 WKYS, the fam in the morning. Now, Trey Songz, of course, when you speak of a space, I've known Trey Songz since you were, I don't know.
Yeah, since I came
Since
through
you
it,
came
like
out with the braids.
1920.
1920. And over the years,
That's
of course,
crazy,
I've
by the way.
personally
Yeah,
seen
it
your
is.
progression over the years. But of course, like I said, over the last year, it's been some things that's happened. We're not going to
Right.
speak about everything. But do you feel like sometimes being Trey Songz and being who you are for so long, sometimes when you're put in a space and people start judging you and they start automatically assuming, yo, Trey Songz is going through something.
Right.
Because over the last year, like I say, you know, between even at the MGM event,
Yeah,
and everybody like, yo,
Detroit.
right, Detroit.
Yeah.
At the MGM Grand, of course, you got put security or something happened.
The Kiki Palmer stuff.
Right, all that. But the thing about, you know, the difference between my life and anybody else's is it's highlighted. You know, it's just a segment where you get a deeper peer into it. So I've always been one not to look at people and say, oh, they going through this or they going through that because of that, because media is media.
That's their job.
You know, it's their job to take negativity and highlight it. You never see situations get resolved. You don't see, like, you see the first post that 2 months later after you beat the case or whatever you do, nobody cares.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or
Bad news
if you
travels
blame for
fast.
something and they find out that it never happened, like, it's never gonna go like, oh, we posted this wrong. You know what I mean? So
Right.
so I never waste my attention or my time on correcting
Right.
wrongs, but I just go live my life, keep living my life. I think people too worried about other people
Facts.
and what they got going on.
That's
Because
crazy.
I'm all right.
just talked about
my
this.
fan vitamin, honestly, on yesterday was so many people spend so much energy trying to please people that you know for a fact don't like you.
Right.
And then your whole entire life becomes, I know people like me and they love me and they support me, but this
But
particular
instead-
people, they don't like me. So
Right.
now I got to figure out my
gotta-
life and
Man,
adjust
that's
my
crazy.
life.
You
so
said
these
last
people
night
can like me.
when we was on stage. Like it was a few fellas in there that came and took pictures, and I
Yes.
commend all the guys that are Trey Songz fans,
Mm-hmm.
like that are openly, because it's difficult. You know, it's women everywhere. You know what I mean? Like,
Panties
if you were
dropping.
smart, you would be at
You would
all
be
the
there,
Trey Songz
yes.
events. But shout out to my man. He came up and he just was telling me how he was encouraged and inspired by me, and I just was telling him, like, man, like, no matter what you do, don't do anything you do in life to prove people wrong.
Facts.
Do
Like,
it for you. Yeah.
Do it to prove yourself right versus going out of your way to make sure people know that you this or you that. Like, I don't care what people think about me. Like, I done worked my whole life to brand this career that I have. Like there was a point in time where I was like, oh, this matters, that matters, but everything's so passive now.
Yeah.
Like some news could come out by the morning and it's gonna be so bottom at the bottom of your feed by the end of the day. And people gotta realize, like, if you living your life for these people on the internet, they making comments about your life in passing. Like they just throwing that in. And they don't,
and like they know you're in real life.
Yes.
But they don't care. They're gonna make their comment and they're gonna keep living their life. Like they not sitting there like making their life about you. That's something for them to do in their meantime.
Yeah.
So why are you putting your focus on what people think about you?
Do you think that comes with maturity though? Because I found that for me, when I turned 30, that was the point where it was like, I don't give a hell what none of y'all think.
Right.
You know, before that, I felt like sometimes when people would say things, I would still be like, damn, well, why don't you like me? Like, I'm a good person. But then there comes the point when you're so, you know, you're so comfortable in your own skin. When was that moment for you? When were you like, I'm not going for this no more?
I mean, for real, quick, I was wild when I was young.
This is the calm Trey Songz.
Yes.
If y'all know Trey Songz real life from the Trey that I know from Virginia, like this guy was, he was a loose cannon.
All the way down. So
Loose
like
cannon.
a lot of people, when the things are going on last year, like, oh, he back to his old ways. But for me, it's really just having to deal with so many things. You have to learn how to brush that off. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's something that I learned as I matured and because early on I was a loose cannon. Anybody say anything wrong, like it's whatever.
Can I take him back real quick to a moment? I was actually DJing an event with Trey Songz. And this just to give you an example how wild he was.
Look,
I didn't make him drink, but seriously, you remember an event I was DJing? I think it was even in Richmond or Norfolk somewhere. But I was on stage DJing, and somebody was like taunting Trey or something. I don't know what the guy was saying, but whatever the guy was saying, this is the wild Trey. Trey wasn't having it. So Trey, I remember like it was yesterday, and of course they made all the blogs. Trey, I don't know, was Bully on stage with you or somebody, but Trey was like, yo, we can ready to whip this thing ass. So within 3 seconds, you see Trey on stage, and everybody think he's joking. So he's like, yo, hey, homeboy, stop playing. 3 seconds later, yo, this guy really jumps in the crowd.
Yeah, I was
starts fighting. I'm like, yo, what's up with your man?
Crowd.
Reel him
I'm
in.
like, yo, Trey, chill. You're an artist now.
2005 to 2008, 9,
I
was in the crowd.
Professional crowd jumper.
I was throwing hands. I wasn't famous enough for lawsuits. You could catch these hands disrespecting me at a show.
But not anymore.
Smart brother now.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like I said, it comes with maturity and it comes with just knowing what's real and what's not. Like, I'm not gonna waste my time on stuff that's not real. Like, and when I say what's not real is I know that negative attention will pass. I know rumors will pass. Everything passes, you know, and the more fuel you get at fire, like the more attention you pay to it, you know, the more it gets you off course of what you really have planned or what you really need to be focused on. So that go for everybody, like whether you famous, whether you're not, because everybody got people talking about them on any level. Like if somebody talking behind your back, worried about what you're doing, like stop worrying about what I'm doing. And you don't need to worry about people that's worried about what you're doing.
Come on now you speaking
facts. Because if they worried about what you doing, they ain't even worried about what they do.
Yeah.
Right?
I had to get that in there. Now, hey, Trey Songz, of course, here with the fam. After it's all said and done, of course, the music is going amazing right now. You got the Playboy series that we all know now was not real.
Right.
No.
But what's next for Trey Songz?
The album, the tour, all of that is something I've been very excited about. And once again, Tremaine the Playboy for all this information. I got a movie coming out at the end of the year entitled Blood Brothers.
Okay.
I'm excited about that. I'm actually #1 on the call sheet for the first time.
Nice. Round of applause, round of applause.
You know, I was a star of a movie before. Like, I died in Texas Chain. I made it like an hour and a half in Texas Chain Something. I think it's a record for black people.
Man always does.
No, but it's a record, though. Like, I was in that movie.
Yeah.
Like, I was in more than half the script.
Right.
But I wasn't #1 on the call sheet because, you know, the dude, the chainsaw.
Of course, he's the man, right?
Right. Even though
cutting bodies up all wild.
Face.
Right. You was also on what's the movie? I think it was on Pornhub.com.
You know what? He said, was I?
They're like, that video leaked. Who leaked that video? Boy, hold on, look at Danny's face, like, really?
Boy, if that thing leaked, I'd be waiting for a check right now for somebody. Stroke game proper.
I gotta check on him now. I gotta check on me now.
Hey.
Now, of course, also speaking of, I gotta check on me now. That's the remix you did, Bad and Bougie.
Bad Bougie with Fab.
With Fab.
Yeah.
Shout out to that mixtape.
Yeah.
You and Fab had had an amazing mixtape. You and Chris Brown had an amazing mixtape.
Yes.
You and Drake. I mean, you've had collaborations with so many artists. And Chris Brown right now, and we're not going to stay on this because right now we're talking about Trey Songz. But
That's
of course, Chris
Yeah.
Brown is your guy. And of course, earlier it came out that Karuchi put this restraining order out on Chris, saying that he punched her in the stomach twice and he threw her down the steps.
Yep.
This is all coming after the Rihanna incident. You know,
Well, he was
what
on
was public.
probation, so that's why people are, it's a big
Right.
deal. People are talking about it.
If you could say something, and all this right now, we don't know. It's still kind of speculatory. You know, the facts haven't all come
allegations,
out. Right.
not
But
confirmed.
if you could say something to Chris, because right now I'm being honest, like, and I know you personally, and I know Chris personally, it seems like Chris is going back down on a downward spiral.
I mean, what I would say,
I want to save him, honest.
What I would say to anybody about Chris is that everybody look at Chris and they think they can fix him. They know what's wrong. They want to do this and that. But Chris is his own man. Like, and Chris got things that he got to deal with himself. Like, you know, I don't know what it's like to be Chris Brown. I know it's hard to be Trey Songz, and I don't get scrutinized as much as he do.
Right.
You ain't never
And
lied.
I ain't been. I haven't been when we first started. We started together, but I was 20 years old. You know, Chris was 15.
He was a baby, yeah.
You know what I mean? And his success was even that much faster and that much more. Like, and when he had the mishap and you know he had so many things going wrong, and for him to be able to bounce back, it just speaks to his resilience and you know his talent. But you know, only thing that could help people out of dark places, God and light, man. You know, so I just say pray for him.
Absolutely.
And pray for anybody you got love for, and don't believe nothing unless you know it to be facts.
That's a fan vitamin right there. If you
Yeah,
might
it
ask
is.
myself. Now,
Yes.
it's a quick game that I play where I name 5 words, and Trey Songz has to say the first word that comes to mind.
Okay.
So, matter of fact, I'm a Danny. You think of 2 words. I'm gonna give him these 3.
What's
the
your
first
word?
word. Well,
Dang,
Right.
Can I gotta
I'm
think?
on your ass.
right. No pun intended. He's really on her ass.
I'm like, dang, I'm trying, let me,
She
I'm
like,
trying to get
stay
a
on my
clue.
ass. We talked about this last night at the club.
Pull up to
But no,
the pump up.
hey, the first word I'm gonna say is love.
Love is kind. Love is patient. Love is everything, man. Like I think even love could take the worst of situations and make it just beautiful. If you think and you wake up in the morning and want to be like this, is what I'm telling myself these days. Cause people be trying you, man.
Oh,
So
come
you know,
on now.
I wake up in the morning and you know I say a prayer and I just want to be love and light and great energy everywhere I go.
Yes.
Like God forbid I walk into a path that don't reciprocate that, and we won't handle that how it go. But I think love is what we all need, and we need to spread more of it.
Got you. Your next word is hate.
Hate, man, hate ain't stronger than love. You know, I take that instance to talk about what we got going on now with the country.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You look
Absolutely.
Speak on it.
you look at Donald and the uprise that he's brought and you know the emotions that he's brought out of people, hate, you know, all type of ignorance.
Yes.
But if you look at the love on the other side that's being pushed out, that's shining through because of that. You know, they say it's darkest before the dawn. So I think it's just amazing to see how many people are becoming united because of something that's not such a good thing. So I think hate could bring out the love in people.
All right, my final word before you get to Danny, and I know her word's gonna be all wild
Her
because
word's
as
gonna
you
be
saw
good.
last night, she is
Y'all
she is the
are
one, bitch. She's feeling real froggy. Trey Songz, your last word. Your last word, and I'm gonna say this one. It's a compound word. Music business.
Listening, he says a compound.
The music
You
business.
just making up stuff.
The
You could have
music
just said
business.
music.
Right, he went to
Music business.
English class.
I'm gonna tell you
I'm
why.
just
I'm
gonna
gonna tell you why.
compound
I'm
some
gonna tell you why I
words.
said music business
because
because
the business is
the
Yeah.
music business is probably 10% music, 90% business.
Definitely.
And a lot of artists who get into the music business, they think because I have talent, I'm gonna
Right.
make it.
You're gonna
Right.
make it,
Right.
and you're gonna be good forever.
Right.
The music business, I would say, just be smart and be aware and educate yourself. Especially to my young artists out there, even my artists that are developed, that let people handle things for them. I think being knowledgeable about what's happening in your career. Like it's okay to trust somebody and employ somebody to do their job, but the thing about a CEO, and you got to think of yourself as a CEO, whether you're a DJ, whether you're a radio personality, when you're in this business, you are the CEO of your company.
Yes.
So when you have a CEO, he knows what positions need to be filled.
Yep.
He know who should fill them, and he know what it take to properly fill that position. So you can't really be a CEO if you don't know all the job positions and you don't know what the job positions require from your staff. So I would just ask everybody to educate themselves on everything from the way streaming is changing music right now.
I ain't never lied.
The laws changing under our feet every 2 months. It's a different thing. It's the most streaming ever in the world last year. The first time it actually passed digital sales. So
yeah, amazing.
You know, I would just everybody out there just get up on your game. Like, it's so many books out there and there's so much knowledge for you to acquire. Like, I've always felt like this. One of the things Kevin said to me when we first started kicking it. He was like, the music business is a $1 billion business, and we treat it like a corner hustle.
Kevin Lyles, that's my guy too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, a corner store. Like, they got an 18-month plan of how much money they got coming in, how much the profit and loss. You know what I mean? They know what they make, and they know what they want to be making by next year, next summer. You know, we making millions and millions of dollars, and we're not planning and treating it like a business. So that would be my suggestion.
If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Second.
So I can appreciate that.
My first word is horny. I'm joking.
You know
I'm
what?
joking.
Quick.
I'm joking, but I'm not joking.
That's the bonus word. But the point
She look like it get real sweaty back here.
Okay.
Yeah.
The point is, I can appreciate that you kept it really positive, but I'm going to take it a little elsewhere because I have to think about all the ladies listening, obviously. So my word is going to be sex.
God. Sex, God. You see what I did right there?
I
Compound
did.
word.
Okay, I need a little bit more. I need
She
some
said
explanation. I
elaborate.
want to hear.
Describing myself, baby.
Ooh, I can dig it. Okay, all right, okay.
She's blushing, y'all.
You know what? It's hard too, cause brown skin. You know.
Is it
It ain't
hard?
hard yet.
Oh, man, like
my
what?
God,
Yeah.
Trey, you need to stop. Good Lord. Okay. All right, it's early. It's too damn early.
Good Lord.
Too damn early.
All right,
Waking
okay.
y'all up in the morning.
Woo, okay.
Sorry, I might have just screamed in the mic.
Oh
Wake
my
up.
goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. And this one is also for the ladies. Romance.
Romance. I think romance is something that's very special and very much needed in today's society. I think, you know, it's so much fast hooking up and so much internet love.
Sliding in the
Yeah,
DMs.
sliding
Yes.
in the email and fake affection, all type of stuff. We doing everything for everybody else. I think, you know, romance is really when you just take your time and you know what it is that you paid so much attention. Like Valentine's Day, for example. Valentine's Day coming the whole year. You know it's coming as soon as it leaves. It's gonna be there. So if you're in a relationship with a woman, you've been with her some time, you shouldn't be scrambling. You know what I mean? You should be knowing what she like, what she love. You got to take notes and pay attention to details so you can have that romance. I think romance is like knowing what a specific person likes.
Yeah.
You know, because you can be generically romantic with anybody, but in order for it to really strike a chord, you got to know, you know, like what scent she like, what's her favorite song, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What restaurant she want to go to, what's her favorite dish there, her favorite flower, you know what I mean? So I think romance, fellas, you just got to go the extra mile and stop being lazy.
Yes.
Ladies too, though.
Come
That's
on
true.
now.
That is true.
Can you elaborate
Take care
on
of
that?
your
Because it
man.
ain't all about
Ladies
just
too.
Yeah. We like to be spoiled.
I love to be spoiled.
Spoil me,
I
baby.
spoil everybody. So if you rocking with me, I need a little spoiling. I ain't really.
Yep. Hey, man. March 24th,
He's so
Tremaine.
good, though. He's
March.
so That good one's at it. actually
weak.
Come on, man. My bad, man. I'm not your personal yipper. Right.
No, you gotta have a comeback though.
Right.
Yeah, you have to have a
keep
comeback.
give me the alley oop and then quick, come dunk this. Yup. No. March 24th, the album Tremaine. Please pick it up.
Baby.
Yes.
Hey, they can pre-order the album.
Yes, right
Pre-order
now.
the album right now.
Playboy.com.
Amazing.
Everything is there, man. I got this calendar. I've been working out. You know what I'm saying? I got like an 8-pack going on right now with the V cut.
Okay.
Same here. I got it
Them
as well.
I call them D'Angelo's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I
how
do.
does it feel?
Call those
How
D'Angelo's.
old were you when that video came out?
I don't know. Probably shouldn't have been watching it. But I'll tell you, I call those D'Angelo's.
Right.
Because you can't forget that.
Well, once I show you mine, we're gonna have
Well,
to
Well, we can
change
go ahead and
the
get off the air
Hey.
so they can go ahead and finish. Hey, TremaineThePlayboy.com. Watch the series tonight.
Most definitely. 9 o'clock is going down. TremaineThePlayboy.com.
Hey, Trey Songz, thank you so much. The
thank
fam in the
you,
morning.
love.
Quicksilver, Danny Star. Oh,
The
wow.
fam in the morning!
Give me that funk. Give me that funk. Talk of the town. Good morning.